We put a lot of trust in our schools, but most of us don't know exactly what is going on inside our children's classroom.
And now a new lawsuit is exposing allegations of abuse inside an Albuquerque public schools middle school at the hands of a longtime teacher.
For investigator Brittany Costello discovered gaps in oversight going well beyond that case.
Today is April 26, 2022.
In the middle of an internal investigation after more than 2 decades at Albuquerque public schools.
Have you seen anything that you think has done that you think is not proper?
Yes.
A Hayes Middle School special needs teacher quietly retired as her colleagues spoke up.
I personally don't think she should be around kids.
In Albuquerque, there are just a couple of ways we find out about incidents involving teachers and students. That's if an agency outside of APS investigates or if those allegations turn into a lawsuit. It was only after a field trip here to the Old Town Plaza and a postal worker who witnessed what she considered to be a crime that APS seriously looked into a teacher's troubling behavior around some of our district's most vulnerable students.
A new lawsuit alleges that same teacher repeatedly abused a 12-year-old special needs student in her class. We're not naming her because she hasn't been charged with a crime. Among other things, it says the teacher cursed at the child, hit them with a ruler, and violently kneed them in the back. Calling it discipline in a loving way, the teacher admitted to it to APS police. An APS staffer showed us this photo, saying the teacher would take students to the other side of this divider, where she would knee them in the tailbone so it wouldn't leave a bruise.
I've seen her use her knee to put a kid down into a chair just because he was refusing to sit down.
Was this reported?
I told the principals.
So this was something that was investigated in the past?
No.
In the years leading up to the 2022 investigation, educational assistants said the same teacher brought a taser to her special needs class and that she backhanded a nonverbal student, a child who can't speak up for themselves. Time and again, educational assistants asked to be removed from her class.
We wanted to know why all of those complaints seemingly went unanswered. After all, this teacher had unlimited access to students for years. A spokesperson with APS declined to comment. Now, you may be thinking, surely there's oversight. Not exactly.
Michelle Tregembo is New Mexico Special Education Ombud, an independent office where she acts as an expert and advocate, working to identify the gaps in safe, equitable education. Right now, the office is focused on gathering data, training, and what's called restraint and seclusion, laws that allow schools to physically engage students when necessary.
These terms aren't accurately defined, and so we don't know when it's okay, when it's not okay, when it's appropriate, when it's not appropriate. And so we really need those laws on the books.
Alice Lou McCoy is Executive Director of New Mexico Developmental Disabilities Council. In 2022 and 23, 4 investigates found Albuquerque public schools reported more than 750 restraints and seclusions, almost 90% of those involving special needs students.
Honestly, even identifying whether or not an incident happened varies from school to school.
It's up to school staff to self-report. Take Hayes Middle School, where our problem teacher worked. It reported 0 restraints and seclusions, even though during that same reporting period, prosecutors charged a teacher's aide with a crime for restraining a child.
There is a lot of work to do, but at the same time, it started.
APS won't talk about the issue. We wanted to ask about the 700 incidents. Were parents notified? Were they investigated? The teacher retired, but the state revoked her license anyway. She declined to sit down with us, but she did tell us she now works with the elderly at a senior living facility. Brittany Costello, 4 Investigates.
APS police sent this case to the district attorney's office for prosecution, but a spokesperson for the DA's office says they are unable to prosecute this case beyond a reasonable doubt.